How's it going, everybody? How are you guys doing today? I hope well, and as you can see, yes, this is my list for the most anticipated movies of 2018. Now, the reason why I am doing a 2018 list is because there are a lot of movies coming out that I am really looking forward to. As for the last couple years, there hasn't really been that many movies that are coming out that I'm specifically looking forward to. Usually it's a movie that I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll go see that, or I'm hoping that that's good. But this year, there's a lot of movies coming out I have been waiting for a long time, and I decided, let's make a list, let's finally get this done, let's do this. So here we go. If you guys are ready, let's find out what's coming out in 2018. Okay, so for the number 10 spot, I really had to think hard about this, and so I decided to put Black Panther and X-Men Dark Phoenix on this list. Now, I'm really not that much of a big fan of Black Panther. I really don't know that much about him. The only thing I really do know is what we got from Civil War, and I liked how they introduced him. I liked the actor, I liked the world, I loved the outfit, and I liked the character overall. So I'm glad that he's getting his own movie, and I am pumped to see it. But I'm more pumped to see things that are in the top part of the list. But I'm excited to see all these movies. Now, as for the X-Men Dark Phoenix, I love the new X-Men series so much, but they space them out so much, and there's not really that much info that gets shared, at least not that I have known about this upcoming film. So the fact that it's coming out, I'm like, awesome. I'm excited to see it, and that's why it's on this list. So that is why these two are on my number 10 spot. I'm looking forward to them, but they're not something I'm really gonna like go straight to the theater to see them. They're not something that I've been anticipating for years. Alright, so my number 9 is Deadpool 2. Now, I know this will be on a lot of people's, like, either number 1 spot or the number 2 spot. I loved Deadpool 1. I went and watched it in theaters. Heck, when I bought it on Blu-ray, I watched it 3 times in a row. I loved this movie, and I love that we're finally getting a sequel. But like I said, this list is more composed of films I've been waiting to get out of development, heck, for years. And as for like the sequels and stuff that are coming out, they are more on the higher part of the list. But I am excited for Deadpool 2. I love that we're getting cable, and I just cannot wait to see what else they're going to do with this film. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are. Now for my number 8, speaking of movies that I have been waiting for a long time to come out, the Winchester film entitled Winchester, The House That the Ghosts Built. Now, for those who do not know, I have an interest in the paranormal, so I love the movies that are like based on true events, like The Conjuring. I love the Amityville Horror, and the Winchester house is no exception. The fact that we are getting a movie about the Winchester Mansion, a mansion that was built by Sarah Winchester, driven by the mad spirits that were killed by her husband's work. Basically, as long as she keeps building this house, the spirits will let her live, but if she stops, they will kill her. So out of fear for her own life, she builds this humongous mansion, and I cannot wait to see what is going to happen in this film. I'm just so excited because the mansion is a mystery, and I love mysteries. Alright, so now number 7 is The Incredibles 2. Now, I know this is on a lot of people's lists as well. When The Incredibles movie first came out, oh, I absolutely loved it. I think I watched it at least 2 or 3 times in theaters. When I first saw the commercial for it, I think it was like in Toy Story 2 where Mr. Incredible's sitting in his office and trying to put his outfit on, and he can't fit into it, and I thought that was just a great commercial. And when the movie ended, I was honestly okay with it. If we got a sequel, I would be like, oh, okay, we're getting a sequel. It wasn't something I was like dying to have. But I loved the first movie, and I cannot wait for the second one. Everybody's waiting for this. We've been waiting for so many years, and I'm glad that we're finally getting it. So that is why that is on my number 7. Coming in at number 6 is Halloween 2018. Now, I am a humongous fan of the Halloween franchise. I love John Carpenter's Halloween. I watch it every year. I love some of the sequels. I like Halloween 4. I somewhat like Halloween 2, and I like Halloween H2O, and I even somewhat like Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween. But the fact that the people who are writing this movie were able to get John Carpenter on board, the guy who not only wrote the original film, but also did the score, and he's even going to be doing the score on this movie as well. And the thing that got John Carpenter on this in the script was that they are going back to John Carpenter's original thing, where Laurie Strode is not Michael Myers' sister. Now, for those who have not seen the movie, I'm sorry to spoil that for you, but he was not originally going to do Laurie as Michael Myers' sister. He just came up with that because he had writer's block and he didn't know what to do. So he didn't like that idea. But now that they're going back, they're redoing it, and they're having it to be where Laurie is not his sister, just another one of Michael's victims who got away. Michael's chaos has no predictability, no motive. That's what makes him so scary. And I'm glad they're going back to this original aspect, because that's going to give the tone of the film its creepy vibe. Alright, so now number 5 is a movie I've been waiting on for a long time, ever since 2014, the date of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, when that movie came out. After that movie came out, we were getting a lot of films. We were going to get a Sinister Six movie, which I'm glad we didn't get that, but there was also talk of a Venom film, and ever since then I've been waiting for it, and now we have it, and we even have an actor. Tom Hardy is playing the character of Venom. I absolutely love Venom, especially since the first time I seen him in the Spider-Man game for PS1, which I have gameplay of that, and you can check that out on my YouTube channel. But the fact that we are getting the guy who played Bane, I really feel like he's going to be, one, a muscular freak to play Venom, because Venom is freaking huge, and I really feel like he can give us a sympathy version of Eddie Brock and a certain, maybe even a new way of Venom. Now, I've also heard that the villain in the movie is going to be Carnage, and if that is so, I am really excited to see how they're going to pull that off. I could go full nerd into how that's somewhat not really possible, but we'd be here all day. So let's continue with my number 4. Alright, number 4 is Wreck-It Ralph 2. Now, I absolutely adored the first Wreck-It Ralph movie. I'm a video game nut, and I loved all the references. I loved the world. I loved how they showed what video game characters were really like when they were not in front of the screen. And I loved the message of the film of stay true to yourself, and it doesn't matter what you were labeled, just as matters you be yourself. And I liked that because I love the idea of just because Ralph plays a bad guy, that doesn't mean he's a bad guy. And the people in the movie treated bad guys differently from the heroes. And so I really liked that, and I always had the idea of Mario being the villain in the second movie, because he's labeled as a good guy, that doesn't mean he is a good guy. So I cannot wait to see what they're going to do, how many video game characters are going to bring in, what video games are going to reference, because last time we got Sonic, we got Q*bert, we got Street Fighter, we got Mortal Kombat, we got a Mario Kart look-alike, we got a Mario reference, Pac-Man. It was so amazing to see the work that they did on the first film, and I cannot wait to see what the second film is going to be like. Alright, we're at the top 3. So now coming on at number 3 is Avengers Infinity Wars. Now, the very first time I ever saw the Avengers movie, one of my friends came up to me and they're like, "Okay, Nick, you're the comic book guy. Who is the person at the end of the credits?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know who you're talking about." And so I went and I watched the movie again, and I saw Thanos, and I was like, "Oh, well, who the heck is this guy?" And I found out, and they've been building up to Thanos tremendously, and the fact that the considered emperor of the galaxy is having to step down and take care of things himself, that's when things are going to go bad. It really makes me think of Power Rangers Season 2, when Lord Zed would have to come down and start doing things. He's the emperor. He really shouldn't have to be getting his hands dirty, but the fact that Thanos is having to come here and do things himself, that's epic. I really feel like this demanding presence from Thanos, the guy who plays him with the voice, the way he looks, everything. I am just so impressed, and I am ready to see Thanos on the big screen, and I cannot wait to see how this is going to play out. Alright, for my number 2, it is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now, I am a humongous fan of Jurassic Park. I've read the books 3 times. I always try to read the book maybe like once a year. I loved the first Jurassic World so much that I went back and watched it 5 more times. Jurassic World was the very first movie that I went and watched the film, got out and went right back in line to get another ticket to watch it again. I fell in love with Jurassic World, and I've been waiting to see what's going to happen in Jurassic World 2. What kind of hybrids are we going to get? Are we going to go back to the first island? Are we going to have more to do with the books? I've just been so excited, and I cannot wait to see how this is going to play out. Are we going to get a Jurassic World 3? And I am just so excited to see what this is going to bring to the table. And for my number 1, we have Meg. So now, the reason why this is my number 1 instead of Deadpool 2 or Avengers Infinity War is because I love this series. I have been invested in this series ever since 2012, when I saw a trailer for the book known as Hell's Aquarium, and I dove deeper into the franchise, and I just wanted the books. I fell in love with this series so much. This series is something I've been really looking forward to. I've read that they were trying to get the movie made, but it was always stuck in development heck, and now it is finally out, and it is coming out in August of 2018, and I am absolutely excited, and I cannot wait for it. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, that is my list for movies I am most anticipating in 2018. Please put in the comments below, what movies on this list are you excited for? What movies are you looking forward to that I didn't put on my list? Let me know. What is your top 10 list? Don't forget to do that too. Guys, let's get this video some likes. Let's get this video maybe like 500 to 1,000 likes. Thank you all for staying tuned throughout this video. Thank you so much, and I'm so glad to be able to have amazing fans like you, because you guys are the reason why I do this. I love doing this whenever I get a chance. I'm going to try and have a schedule to where videos are going to come out every Monday. If not on Monday, they'll definitely be coming out on a Tuesday. So thank you guys. Stay warm and enjoy your day. I'll see you guys next time.